VII. Hrothgar and Beowulf. Hrothgar remembers Beowulf as a youth and also remembers his father. Hrothgar answered, Helm of the Scyldings, I remember this man as the merest of striplings. His father long dead now was Ecthio titled, him Hrethel the Geatman granted at home his 5 only daughter. His battle-brave son is come, but now sought a trustworthy friend. Seafaring sailors asserted it then. Beowulf is reported to have the strength of 30 men. Who valuable gift gems of the Geatman carried as peace-offering thither, that he 30 men's grapple 10 has in his hand, the hero in battle. God hath sent him to our rescue. The holy Creator usward sent him to West Dane warriors, I ween, for to render, gainst Grendel's grimness gracious assistance, I shall give to the good one gift gems for courage. 15 hasten to bid them hither to speed them, to see assembled this circle of kinsmen, tell them expressly their welcome in sooth to the men of the Danes. To the door of the building. Wulfgar invites the strangers in. Wulfgar went then, this word message shouted. 20, my victorious liegelord bade me to tell you, the East Danes atheling, that your origin knows he, and o'er wave billows wafted ye welcome are hither, valiant of spirit. Ye straightway may enter clad in corslets, cased in your helmets, 25 to see King Hrothgar. Here let your battle boards, wood spears, and war shafts await your conferring. The mighty one rose then, with many a liegeman, an excellent thane group. Some there did await them, and as bit of the brave one the battle gear guarded. 30 together they hied them, while the hero did guide them, neath Heorot's roof. The high-minded went then sturdy, neath helmet till he stood in the building. Beowulf spake, his byrnie did glisten, his armor seemed over by the art of the craftsman. Beowulf salutes Hrothgar, and then proceeds to boast of his youthful achievements. 35, Hail thou, Hrothgar. I am Hygelac's kinsman and vassal forsooth, many a wonderer I dared as a stripling. The doings of Grendel, in far-off fatherland I fully did know of, seafarers tell us, this hall building standeth, 40 excellent edifice, empty and useless to all the earlmen after evenlight's glimmer, neath heaven's bright hues hath hidden its glory. This my earls then urged me, the most excellent of them, carles very clever, to come and assist thee, 45 folk leader Hrothgar. Fully they knew of his fight with the knickers, the strength of my body. Themselves they beheld me when I came from the contest, when covered with gore foes I escaped from, where 5 I had bound, the giant race wasted, in the waters destroying 50, the knickers by night bore numberless sorrows. The wedders avenged, woes had they suffered enemies ravaged, alone now with Grendel. He intends to fight Grendel unaided. I shall manage the matter, with the monster of evil, the giant, decide it. Thee I would therefore 55 beg of thy bounty, bright Danish chieftain, lord of the Scyldings, this single petition, not to refuse me, defender of warriors, friend lord of folks, so far have I sought thee, that I may unaided, my earlmen assisting me, 60 this brave-mooded warband, purify Heorot. I have heard on inquiry, the horrible creature. Since the monster uses no weapons. From veriest rashness recks not for weapons, I this do scorn then, so be Hygelac gracious, my liegelord beloved, lenient of spirit, 65 to bear a blade or a broad-fashioned target, a shield to the onset, only with hand grip. I too shall disdain to use any. The foe I must grapple, fight for my life then, foeman with foeman. He fain must rely on the doom of the Lord, whom death layeth hold of. Should he crush me, he will eat my companions as he has eaten thy thanes. 70 I ween he will wish, if he win in the struggle to eat in the war-hall earls of the Geat folk, boldly to swallow them, as of yore he did often the best of the Hrethmen. Thou needest not trouble a head-watch to give me, he will have me dripping. In case of my defeat, thou wilt not have the trouble of burying me. 75 and dreary with gore, if death overtake me, will bear me off bleeding, biting, and mouthing me. The hermit will eat me, heedless of pity, marking the more fens. No more wilt thou need then. Should I fall, send my armor to my lord, King Hygelac. Find me my food. If I fall in the battle, 80 send to Hygelac the armor that serveth to shield my bosom, the best of equipments, richest of ring mails. Tease the relic of Hrethla. Weird is supreme. The work of Wayland. Goes weird as she must go. Some render gifsitas by tribute, b. And th. Amended to Geatum. If this be accepted, change of the Geatmen to the Geatmen. If t bis emendation of VII. 386, 387 be accepted, the two lines, hasten. Kinsmen will read, hasten thou, bid the throng of kinsmen go into the hall together. For 420b and 421 of b. Suggests, there Ike on, Fifiljaben ith Eatina sin equals where I in the ocean destroyed the Eatin race. T.B. Accepts bis brilliant, Fifiljaben, omits on, amends sin to ham, arranging, there Ike Fifiljaben ith, Eatina ham equals where I desolated the ocean, the home of the Eatins. This would be better, but for changing sin to ham, I suggest, there Ike Fifiljaband cf. NHD. Band ithed, Eatina sin equals where I conquered the monster band, the race of the Eatins. This makes no change, except to read Fifil for Fife. Unfort, 444, is much disputed so. Wavers between edge. And adv. Gr. And b. Take it as an adv. Modifying etin will eat the Geats fearlessly, KL. Considers this reading absurd and proposes anfort equals timid understanding unfort as an edge. Has this advantage viz. That it gives a parallel to Geatina liad, but to take it as an adv. Is more natural. Furthermore, to call the Geats brave might at this point seem like an implied thrust at the Danes, so long helpless, while to call his own men timid would be befouling his own nest. For headwatch, cf. H. So. Notes in cf. V. 2910, th. Translates, thou wilt not need my head to hide, i.e., thou wilt have no occasion to bury me, as Grendel will devour me whole. Simrock imagines a kind of dead watch doctor. A. Wood suggests, thou wilt not have to bury so much as my head, for Grendel will be a thorough undertaker. Grim humor. S. Proposes a colon after Nymith, L. 447. This would make no essential change in the translation. Owing to the vagueness of Fium, 451, this passage is variously translated. In our translation, H. So's glossary has been quite closely followed. This agrees substantially with B.'s translation P. And B. XII. 87. R. Translates, thou needst not take care longer as to the consumption of my dead body. Lick is also a crux here, as it may mean living body or dead body.